Hello guys, ever feel overwhelmed by all the newfangled gadgets out there? Miss the good old flip phone days? Well, you're in for a treat today. You've clicked on the right video if you're looking for the best rugged flip phones out there. I'm here to give you an honest rundown of the top 3 choices that will give you the best bang for your buck. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll have all the information you need to make an informed decision. Dive in and let's unfold, pun intended, these durable devices together. Price information and all rugged flip phones mentioned in the video are available in the description. So let's get started. Number 3, Cat S22 flip phone. Best budget rugged flip phone. When the Cat S22 phone first made its appearance on the market, it was billed as a premium offering with a hefty price tag that went north of $200. However, now the price has come down enough for this to be an excellent budget flip phone, and that's partially what makes this such a great deal. For a rugged flip phone, the dumb features can be more important than its smart credentials, and Cat S22 handles that fine line expertly. The user can pretty much use this as a dumb phone without bothering with the smart functions. The display is clear and the buttons are tactile with wonderful feedback. There's that satisfying push when you press the buttons. Most basic functions of this phone, like texting and making calls, can be handled through the keypad, and that should be sufficient for those who need a rugged phone while working outdoors, hiking, or similar requirements. It's also a decent pick for senior citizens who might find themselves struggling with technology. But as I said earlier, this phone can transition to the world of smartphones as well. The small 2.8-inch 480 by 640 pixel display is a touchscreen. The phone runs Android 11 and has access to the Play Store, leaving room for you to install the apps you prefer. Of course, there are limitations given the small size of the screen, but it does add usability to the phone. There's also a secondary 1.44-inch external display, which can be pretty standard for flip phones. It shows the time and notifications. Also, the phone features 2 cameras, a selfie camera at the front and a main camera at the back. The cameras are acceptable for this simple device and have decent performance for video calls, although there's nothing impressive about these. As for its rugged credentials, Cat S22 comes with a mil-spec 810H military standard certification. The device can work in extreme temperatures and can survive a fall of up to 6 feet on a steel surface. The phone is rated IP68 waterproof, which would imply that it can withstand being submerged in water. Practically, that claim falls on the questionable side. Basically, that depends on the USB-C connector placed on the side of the phone and secured by a rubber flap. That flap is not a dependable protection, as many users of this phone have found. Power comes from a 2000 mAh battery, which is managed rather skillfully. The phone can last 2 to 3 days on a full battery. Overall, the Cat S22 flip phone is a rugged device with a good user interface and attractive pricing. Our rating for features is 8 out of 10. Build quality, 8.5 out of 10. Battery, 8 out of 10. Ruggedness, 8 out of 10. Value for money, 9 out of 10, for an overall rating of 8 out of 10. Number 2, Kyosar Dura XV Extreme. Best premium rugged flip phone. Kyosar Dura XV Extreme is one of the more impressive rugged flip phones available in the market right now. It comes with a heavy price tag, but more importantly, it comes with a heft and style that cements its position as a rugged phone even before you look at the specs. Kyosar Dura range is known for its durable mobile phone offerings, and the Dura XV Extreme lives up to that expectation. The phone comes with a military standard mil-spec 810G rating, which means that the phone can work in tough environmental conditions, cold or hot temperatures, high moisture, and humidity. An 810H certification would have been preferable at this price point, but 810G isn't too shabby either. Another feather in its rugged hat is the IP68 rating, which signifies that this phone is dustproof and waterproof, even when submerged. Dura XV Extreme has a USB-C port on its side. In most cases, this would be the proverbial Achilles heel for waterproofing. However, the rubber flap is pretty sturdy and sits snugly over the USB port, keeping the phone waterproof. Similarly, while the back panel of the phone can be taken out to access the removable battery, it's otherwise secured with a screw to ensure waterproofing. I like the forethought in including this screw. While a removable and easily accessible battery is preferable, any back panel will deform after a few uses. This can potentially negate the dustproofing and waterproofing of the phone. The screw keeps the panel in place and in shape to better manage the waterproofing. The rubberized grips on the phone make it convenient to hold it and ensure it doesn't slip from your hands. It's these seemingly little and mundane details that make Kyosar Dura XV Extreme an excellent rugged flip phone that's worth what you pay. The exterior of the phone also features a small monochrome display that shows time and some notifications. Once you open the phone, you'll see the small but bright and beautiful main display. The buttons sit below the display and have a nice tactile feel, making them very satisfying to use. Interestingly, though Kyosar Dura XV Extreme has mostly dumb features, the OS it runs is smart. The phone runs on a touchless version of Android 9 Pie. It's stable and performs remarkably well. Yet it doesn't doesn't fully lean into the Android ecosystem. You cannot install apps from the Play Store. However, you can use the web browser to access most websites and their features. Kyosar hasn't used the Google Assistant either. It does make use of a voice assistant, which seems to be native to Kyosar's ecosystem. Other features include decent selfie and main cameras, room for micro SD card, and a lock on the T-Mobile network. Overall, while expensive, Kyocera Dura XV Extreme delivers impressively well in the rugged flip phone niche. Our rating for features is 8 out of 10. Build quality, 9.5 out of 10. Battery, 8 out of 10. Ruggedness, 9 out of 10. Value for money, 7.5 out of 10, for an overall rating of 8.5 out of 10. Number 1. AGM M8, our top choice. AGM M8 has some serious credentials for its rugged build and performance, and the company is something of a leader in the niche. And while keeping in line with its rugged role, the phone also provides a good user experience and interface. This is a straightforward dumb phone. If you've used phones like the original Moto Razr, the AGM M8 and its interface will feel right at home. Yet there are obvious improvements with modern technology, like the bright and clean display and the compatibility with 4G networks. The main camera and the selfie camera are decent as well, though nothing close to being impressive. To be fair, that's exactly what we would expect from a dumb phone. The keypad is simple, with large numbers to be easily visible, even by senior citizens. It has a nice tactile feel and provides good feedback. As a dumb phone, it handles functions like calling and texting with relative ease. However, it doesn't support apps or similar programming, and since it limits itself to these simple activities, the phone makes it a point to do them well. Accessing phone numbers from the address book or dialing them from the keypad is easy, and the voice quality is surprisingly good. The phone also supports a 3.5mm audio jack and Bluetooth connectivity. It also works nicely for compatible hearing aid systems, so those with hearing difficulties can use this phone easily. The T9 keyboard is also good for texting quickly and easily. Well, it's a breeze if you've used them previously, though there can be some adjusting period for new users. It's not much of a learning curve, just that it can take some time to get used to. As a rugged phone, it comes with MIL STD 810G certification, which means it can work in some tough environmental conditions like temperature and humidity. It can also withstand being dropped from a few feet on a tough surface. AGM M8 is rated IP68-69K, which means that it's dustproof and waterproof, capable of surviving being submerged in water and handling jets of water directed at it. Overall, AGM M8 is a tough flip phone that gives up modern smartphone features to be a simple dumb phone. It is easy to use and has a long battery life, although it can be a bit hefty thanks to its rugged build. Our rating for features is 7.5 out of 10. Build quality, 9 out of 10. Battery, 9 out of 10. Ruggedness, 9 out of 10. Value for money, 9 out of 10, for an overall rating of 9 out of 10. So what do you think? Which of these is the best rugged flip phone for you? Or do you think another rugged flip phone is better? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.